And they are considered to be one of the best shooters that the Green Berets, that the Special Forces Regiment has to offer. All right. Mainly because that's all they do, right? They drill that to a T, similar to what Delta Force does over there. All right. So did you guys know that Special Forces Green Berets, they have a specialized force kind of within a specialized force, right? So within every single Special Forces group, there lies a specialized force essentially responsible for hostage rescue and direct action, similar to Delta Force. Now, this specific entity can trace its lineage all the way back to the 1980s. Right? Colonel Beckwith went over to the UK, spent some time with the SAS, and then he comes back and he wants to establish his own unit. That unit would go forward to be known as Delta Force, right? And while he was standing up this unit, and if you guys aren't familiar, Colonel Beckwith was a Green Beret, a Special Forces officer, right? So while that unit was in the process of being stood up, the Pentagon didn't want a gap there, right? So over at 5th Special Forces Group, they created Blue Light, right? Blue Light was essentially a junior CAG or a stand-in while they figure out how to find the funding and the manpower for Delta Force. So for a small amount of time, Delta Force existed within 5th Special Forces Group, right? But it was known as Blue Light. Once Delta Force was up and running, they disbanded Blue Light, and that's where the blueprint came for the CIF, CRIF, or whatever it is that they're calling it now, all right? So what exactly is that unit, guys? So that unit is essentially, we call it JV CAG, right? Junior CAG. It's set up pretty similar to Delta Force. Now, each individual group has a CIF or a CRIF or whatever it's being called now company. Every group has one. And their mission, guys, is direct action and hostage rescue, right? That is their main focus. Now, how do you get to that specific unit? So typically when I was in running and gunning for the longest, guys, you had to be on a regular line ODA. So a line ODA just means that you are on a regular team and you haven't gone to this specialized unit yet that focuses mainly on direct action, right? So you have to be on a line ODA for 3 to 4 years. And once your time is complete within the line ODA, you then have to apply to go to that specific unit. Now, once you apply, if you get picked up, then you'll leave your line ODA and then you'll go to that specific unit, guys. Once you get to that specific unit, there's a variety of training that you have to conduct, right? You have to be SFORTed qualified, which is our premier shooting school. Then you have to be sniper school qualified, right? And then you have to go to free fall. Once all of this is complete, guys, you will then go over there and you'll start serving within that role that focuses mainly on direct action. Now, the CIF or the CRIF, they were heavy during the time that Afghanistan and Iraq was going on, right? Our company here at 3rd Group is synonymous for doing awesome work over in Iraq, right? That's where they cut their teeth. That's where they established a name for themselves. Now, as the war died down, those companies started to, rebrand themselves into something different to meet the modern threat. And oh yeah, the recruiting crisis hasn't helped either. Because you figure the line ODA, that is the main focus. So if we're low on Green Berets to fill the regular ODAs, then that specific unit is going to suffer, right? So as of right now, guys, I know back when I was in, they were going through some rebranding and some remissioning. I'm not sure where that process stands, nor do I care to talk about it because, again, I'm not currently in, so I have no bone in that fight, right? But if you are a Green Beret trying to do something a tad bit bigger than yourself, then you can always apply to that specific unit. Whatever the end result end up being, you're still going to have to go to these specialized schools and get some additional training to make you a even better and more lethal Green Beret to be able to go into that unit, guys. So yeah, I just wanted to get on here, guys, and introduce you guys to this specific unit. Again, all the groups have one, right? And they are considered to be one of the best shooters that the Green Berets, that the Special Forces Regiment has to offer. All right, mainly because that's all they do, right? They drill that to a T, similar to what Delta Force does over there. All right, guys, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys heard of this unit. Even better, let me know if you serve in one of these units, guys. I never had, right? Mainly because, hey, I love what I was doing in the regular line ODAs, right? I didn't want to be just DA centric, so I never really had an interest in going over there. But if you have, let me know in the comment section below, guys. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.